What's up, Carol Nation? Welcome to episode 9 of PSPN The Pod. Today we have Josie, aka Ninetales Vaporeon, and we're just kind of winging it today because it's the first time in a while we haven't had a topic, which is kind of nice because we're just going to go off the top of our head. So we're going to talk about we're going to talk about Josie and her collection. We're going to talk about the votes for the Pokemon of the Year and our predictions for the various regions. And on the soapbox, we're going to complain about people's impatience with Pokemon in general. So, that's the show for today. Josie, hello.
Hello. Happy to be here.
Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. It's a nice Saturday morning. Nothing to do today, so it's good.
So, as we discussed earlier, there was a dress code for the podcast, and you chose not to abide by it. Any comments?
And I totally could have faked it if I just didn't turn on my video for the video chat, but you caught me. I am not adhering to your dress code.
So if anybody has any account that calls people out for being untrustworthy, I'd like to submit Josie for blatantly lying about her dress code.
No! I just wanted to be comfy, man.
Fair enough. So, Josie, tell us about your collection. Tell us about you. Tell us about Ninetales Vaporeon.
Talk about me, Ninetales Vaporeon. Well, I started this account back in 2015 when I was in college. I had just started playing Pokemon X, I think, and I was really getting back into Pokemon. And as a kid, I collected the cards a ton. That was my favorite thing to do. So I bought, I can't remember what the first card I bought. I think a Jungle Vaporeon was the first one I bought when I got back into collecting, because that was one of the ones I had as a kid and I really wanted it again. So it started off as just a very nostalgic thing for me, and over the years it's just grown into this massive kind of collection of cards and toys and everything else. So, you know how it goes.
Yeah, the struggle, the addiction,
struggle,
the hoarding.
Yep. Oh my god, I feel like such a hoarder.
The self-loathing.
Yeah, I know. Like, I spent money on all this stuff, and now I just have all this stuff. But
It's beautiful to look at, so I guess that makes it okay.
Yeah, I like to go admire it often, but you know.
So do you do set completions, or do you just collect your namesake?
So I used to try to complete some of the XY sets, but it just got to be like a hassle, and like it didn't seem to me like the value of the completed set was really worth the effort putting into it. But at one point I bought a bunch of semi-completed Japanese sets, like base set through the Neo sets, Gen 1 and 2, from a dude, and I've since completed all of them. So that's kind of like my completed sets collection. I have all the old school classic sets, and that kind of satisfied the set completion thing for me. Otherwise, I just kind of collect certain Pokemon that I like and certain cards that I like.
What set specifically did you finish?
I finished Base, Jungle, Fossil, the Rocket set, the Gym Leader sets, and then Neo 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Neo Genesis through Neo Destiny.
Oh, you stopped right when it was gonna start getting expensive.
Yeah. Well, the Neo Destiny was super expensive because of the Shining Pokemon. But yeah, the VS set, I didn't want to go for completing that because that'd be nuts. And then, yeah, all the E-Series ones are ridiculous now, too.
Is the VS set high up there? I mean, I know some of the cards are... Even the pricier ones aren't that bad, are they?
There's a few big ones. I think just the rarer ones tend to be a little high, so adding it all up, I guess it wouldn't be too terrible compared to other things, but I have some of the VS cards, the like specific ones that I wanted, but it'd be a cool set to have. Maybe I'll go for it someday. Who knows?
Yeah, it's a really nice set. I think
It is.
Umbreon's
It's
up
super
there.
cool. Yeah, Umbreon's way up there, and that's actually one of the cards I have. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I think Suicune is one of the Suicune, Umbreon. I can't really think of any other ones that are like way ridiculous up there, but it's a nice set.
Yeah. Even some of the rare non-hollows can be up there too. Like the Espeons, I think, are pretty high and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, it is a nice set.
Yeah, I know the well, I'm for a while the Houndoom was going for like $20, and I've seen it here and there for 6 or 7. So
Oh yeah. I've seen that at different prices too, for sure.
yeah, I like how every specific trainer has a different art style to them,
Yeah, I think that's super cool.
and everybody was excited. What was this last set that dropped, where there's a card or a trainer with the Pokemon? They thought that would kind of follow in either the VS or the gym leader style, which was disappointing that
Yeah.
it didn't. Like it set it up, and I mean it had great potential for that, and then they just left it at that. Like, oh come
Yeah.
on, that would have been
Yeah.
really cool to have like all the Sun and Moon trainers, like a little mini set with their Pokemon. I mean, which is kind of what the
Yeah,
reverse
that would have
hollows
been
are.
super cool for sure. They could have done a lot more, I think. And I thought it was interesting that they were the Pokemon, but that the trainer was their kind of thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But it would have been nice to have like that kind of nostalgic comeback to that.
For sure, yeah. And do a lot of the trainers with it. And it was in the reverse hollow slot, so it could have like doubled your pulls in any set kind of thing.
Right.
Potentially.
Just the only thing I think where it failed is that yellow border is just
Yeah, right? It's so gross looking. Like, the Japanese ones look pretty nice, but yeah, the gold border just makes it look tacky.
yeah. And that was one of the concerns with the when the V series started dropping in Japan. They were black, and everybody was like, "Oh God, please don't make them yellow in English."
Oh, yeah.
And thankfully they stayed black, which gives it a real nice luster to it.
It does. Those new V cards look really sick. I like them.
Yeah, the hollows, the backgrounds, the full arts, the glitter bomb hyper rares.
Yes, I love the glitter. We opened a booster box and a few ETBs last night, and Evan pulled a Marnie full art, and it's super glittery, and I love it. It's beautiful. And some of the full arts are just really nice and colorful too.
What's
I like 'em.
what's the price card in this set? Is it the quick ball?
I think it's the quick ball, and I don't actually know offhand what it's worth, but I think that's the one people have been shooting for most.
Yeah, is it because it's playability?
I believe so. Yeah, I think you can find a Pokemon or something. Here,
Huh.
let me look.
I mean, it's a dope card, but I haven't
is.
really gotten a chance to get into it in depth to see what it's all about and what's playable and what's gonna be the game changers.
Yeah. Me neither, actually. I was kind of flipping through the little player's guide you get with the ETBs and looking at the cards, but I wasn't looking super close at what they do.
Well, we were just having a conversation a couple of days back about getting back into the competitive TCG. Is that still in the future for you?
Yeah, I think it is. I've gotten back into playing it online, and I've really been enjoying it. The thing that turns me off to it is how fast cards go out of rotation, because it's like you can only have a deck for 4 months or whatever, and then you have to change it up kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But online makes it a little easier to like keep current with the standard decks. So I think I'm going to try building a in real life deck based on my online deck, and then I might go play. I've been looking for a few leagues around Portland, and I think I found one to start going to, so hopefully that's in the cards for me in the future.
Nice. Haha, it's in the cards. I get it.
See what I did there.
What are you running?
Well, now I think I'll have to change it again, but I was doing... Actually, my current deck on online might not be standard, because I was using Vaporeon GX, and I've just been
Okay.
wrecking people, and it's been awesome. But I think that might actually not be in rotation. So
Isn't that a promo?
yeah, it's a promo.
Yeah, because
Our promo's not standard.
there's I can't tell you what number, but what a number forward of promos is playable, and I think that one might be in playability
Okay,
still. Yeah.
okay. I'm unclear about how that all works, but I'll have to research it and
Well,
stuff.
on the online, you can take your deck and standardize it, and it'll tell you what cards aren't allowed in it.
Yeah, I did. I think I might have done that here. I'll just open my TCG.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, I have
walk
to.
us through what you got, what you're playing, what you're demolishing people with. I took my first step towards playing competitive TCG. I downloaded the app
Nice. All right, that's a good first step.
and I changed my password.
Oh wow. All right, getting serious.
Yeah. So I think maybe another month and a half before I actually start getting cards to build a deck.
I can send you some codes if you need.
You just don't send them here because the piranhas are gonna snipe them all up.
Yeah. People will be raiding your mailbox now.
It's like, I want them.
Let's see what I'm running. Okay, so I was doing Vaporeon GX with like just a regular Alolan Ninetales,
Oh, okay.
and then I standardized it. Where'd it go?
That regular Ninetales is a jerk.
I know, because GXs can't attack it. It's wonderful. But I
Yeah.
think that's also out of rotation now, so that might be the problem.
And it'd be useless anyways because GXs can attack, but it doesn't say anything against V cards.
Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong. Vaporeon GX is in rotation. That's not my problem, child. It was the Ninetales. So then what I did is tried to put in the new Fairy Ninetales, but it hasn't been working for me, so I need to tinker with that a little bit.
What? Don't even waste your time. Fairy's gonna go out of rotation pretty soon anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just pull that guy and find someone else. I just like using Pokemon I like, you know.
Yeah. I tried building a Houndoom deck and it did not work.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrendous.
I used to play with the Houndoom EX and Mega Houndoom,
Yeah.
and that was a fun one to play because there was a fire energy that when you discarded it, it would just go right back onto your Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
So it was sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet setup.
Those special energies.
Yeah, the special energies back in XY.
Those are fun.
Those were cool. Sometimes I'm sad like that things just go away forever once they're out of rotation, or like with the new set, how there's no double colorless energy and stuff like that, and no
yeah.
fairy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the fun thing about playing with friends is you can just make your own rules.
That's true, yeah, and you can play expanded and stuff like that, which there is, but yeah.
Yeah, there was a while when me and some buddies would get together and we'd play double decks, like 2 people, 2 on 2.
Yeah,
That was so fun.
When we lived by Kanto Crystal and her husband, we would do that. We would play the double decks against them.
Yeah, those are fun. You make up your own rules, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, use Yu-Gi-Oh cards and trap cards and
that would get crazy.
Super Saiyan your Alolan Ninetales. So are you planning on building like a meta deck, or are you gonna rogue your deck out?
What's rogue my deck out? What
Okay, so like a meta deck is pretty much the ones that people are building to like playable ones, like structured in a certain way. And a rogue deck is pretty much you just making up whatever it is that you want to do.
Oh, a rogue deck. I get you now. Okay, yes. I usually tend to go that way. I don't know. I think it's boring when people just pick a deck that someone's already built that's just working kind of thing and just copy it. Like, I like to try and make decks that make sense and like use trainer cards that play into the different abilities of the Pokemon and stuff like that. But But yeah, I don't like going by the standard. I like to make my own decks with Pokemon that I like.
Ooh, look at you. Okay, so and you know how like everybody that makes a deck, they give it a name, like Dark Box or
Yeah. Uh-huh.
what name would you give yours?
Oh, it depends on what Pokemon I use. My Ninetales Vaporeon deck that I was using was called Water Babies.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it would depend on what's in there. It would have to reflect the Pokemon I'm using, I think.
Oh, very good. Very good answer. You have the seal of approval for a certified Pokemon champion.
Oh, awesome. Stamp of approval by
Yes.
Soul.
You guys heard
Awesome.
it here. I mean, wardrobe fail, but deck building pass.
I'll put that in my Instagram bio that I got Soul's approval.
Soul's
Approved by
worthless
Soul.
seal of approval.
100%.
100% approved. So what else you got? Do you have anything going on on your IG right now, or are you just kind of going through the
I'm
motions?
just kind of doing my thing. I was trying to make a post a day, but I kind of had a week off from that. But I know. My social media presence is just like zero, and I'm fine with it. I just like to share pictures of my collection when I feel moved to do so, and sometimes I feel like I'm like the grandma of the Pokemon community because I'm just kind of there, but not doing much, and not promoting myself. But I'm just chilling.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know we started the C.O.R.F.I.S.H project a couple months back, and we just kind of
Yes, we did.
we kind of let it die down for a little bit, and then I tried to revive it again, and
Yeah.
it's so hard keeping up with all these things.
It's very hard because there's just a ton of new people, and they've been around for a while. You don't run into them right away, you kind of meet people as you go along, but it is hard. It's hard to keep up with, and I've seen things like this kind of pop up and then fail or go by the wayside in the past too. Like there's always been like scammer alert accounts and stuff like that. It's a cool idea, and I'm glad we did it, and we could still keep trying to promote it and get more people on there.
Yeah,
but
eventually we'll get back. We'll come back. We'll circle around to it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll put it on our to-do list after everything else we got going on.
Yeah.
After you're done knitting a sweater.
Man, I wish I could knit. Because I'm a grandma. I get
it. Light bulb.
Delayed response.
There it is.
But yeah, I think the C.O.R.F.I.S.H thing's a good venture. We'll come back to it. If anyone wants to join, just let us know.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is that like it's super low maintenance. All we got to do is so pretty much C.O.R.F.I.S.H. Well, you wanna plug it in what C.O.R.F.I.S.H is?
C.O.R.F.I.S.H is what's the acronym? Can you say what it stands for?
Oh man, C.O.R.F.I.S.H community. Damn it. Pass. Go plug it, and then I need to write it out. Go ahead.
All right. So C.O.R.F.I.S.H is this page that features trusted community members of our little Pokemon community that we all know and love. So we've just been asking people if they're interested to like have their own reference post on that page to contact us and to provide us with some references that they're trustworthy and how long they've been in the community and stuff like that. And then if we decide they're verified trustworthy, Sol and I kind of collaborate on that, make sure we both think they're good to go, and then Sol makes a little reference post bio for them, and it goes up on our page. And people can also post references directly to their reference post on that page, so then other people can view all this information in one centralized location, basically.
Yeah, what she said.
Good synopsis. What does it stand for?
Okay, it's Community Online Reference Finder Internet Service Hub.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure that I isn't for internet, but it worked, so we'll go with that for now.
It works. It's what it is now.
And I spent like a good while cycling through Pokemon names. I was like, all right, I need something that says hub and reference and community. So I was just playing with them and playing with them. I was like, oh my god, this is so hard.
And then you came across C.O.R.F.I.S.H and it made it work.
Yeah, and then Ray designed the art and
yeah, I really love the logo. It's super cute.
It's a pretty dope logo. Like I said, it's pretty low maintenance. We'll plug it in eventually down the road.
Yeah.
It's there. It's in my reference. It's in my link tree. So if you want it, go look for it.
Yeah, I guess mine is in my links too, even though I have like 3 links.
Yeah, you guys have to dance for your banana monkeys. So, okay, what's new, Pikachu? The hottest thing right now is people are voting for the Pokemon of the year for, is it 2020 or 2019?
That's what I was confused about. I think it's 2020, but we're like just into 2020. But
Pokemon of the year for an undetermined, undisclosed mystery year yet to be determined.
Pokemon, it doesn't specify.
And the acronym for that is Pyroar.
There you go. Now you're getting good at it.
Please don't fact check that. So yeah. So we're gonna walk through each region and our predictions for who we think is gonna take that region. And before we get started, Josie, so help you God, if you do what I think you're gonna do for Kanto, you have been warned. Okay.
Fair warning. All right.
Here we go. Josie, who do you think is gonna take Kanto?
So we're just doing straight predictions, not our preferences.
Well, we can be a little biased.
Okay. Well, here, I'll say I switch off voting Ninetales and Vaporeon each day, because I can't. I love them both. But if I'm being realistic about my prediction, I am concerned for you that Charizard will probably be Pokemon of the Year in Kanto.
Josie, let me backtrack the audio. I think it's like 56 seconds where I warned you about doing that, Josie.
Explicitly. Well, hear me out. I'm worried that your hatred is fueling other people to vote for it.
Oh my god, that's so freaking true.
So Soul explodes into a bunch of flames.
Ironically.
But yeah, I don't know.
All right, we'll do this. We'll do who we would like to see and who we think is gonna take it.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, so you want Ninetales or Vaporeon? Obs.
Yeah. Obs.
And you think what you just said that I'm not gonna acknowledge with the reciprocation. I would like to see who would I like to see?
Who would you like to see?
Ooh, Arcanine. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
See,
he's your guy.
Gyarados is awesome and he's mean, but I think Arcanine is more like family friendly.
Yeah. Like he can be your big protector if you need him, but he's also just a big fluffy puppy.
Right.
Who can hang out with your family for sure.
But I think who's gonna take it over he who shall not be named? I think Pikachu's gonna take it just for the fact that Ash finally won the league.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good point. I mean, valid argument.
Pikachu has been through with every loss, every league that he didn't win, and he still remained firm with Ash. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't get that acknowledgement, I mean, he's the mascot by default, but for that reason, I mean, I think his victory should be not because he's a mascot, but because he stuck with Ash through thick and thin.
Yeah. Aw. For sure.
Okay. So our choices would be Arcanine and Ninetales and Vaporeon. Our predictions are Charizard and Pikachu. Moving on.
Moving on.
Johto.
Johto.
Who do you got for Johto?
Who do I got?
Choice.
Well, I also have two favorites in Johto.
Okay.
I like Suicune and I like Houndoom.
Ooh.
But I think I'd rather see Houndoom because I don't think he gets as much love as the legendary dogs as the Trio do. So I'll vote Houndoom.
Okay, so Suicune as your choice, as your backup, Houndoom as your preference.
Oh, yeah. I was saying Houndoom as my preference, I guess. But who I think will actually win it in Johto? Who do people like in Johto? Are we picking who we think should win and then who we think will win? That's right.
Yeah, who we want to win, who our personal choices, and who we predict is gonna win.
All right.
So pretty much think basic.
Think basic.
Like what would your basic? Oh my god, I'm screaming! I just died. Oh, I can't even. I'm shook. Pokemon collector would choose.
Probably Lugia, right? Lugia.
You think so?
I think so. I think he gets a lot of love.
I am looking up for the Johto Pokemon list to see, because I'm not very savvy with all the Pokemans.
That's fair. Pull up your Pokedex.
Yeah, there you go. Well, the Elite Four is in Johto too, so that's something, right? Yeah.
Well, there's an Elite Four in each league, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
But the coolest one is in Johto, I think.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm kind of browsing through we got the starters. We got Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile. Oh, Noctowl.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see Noctowl take it. I think,
right.
and you know why? Because okay, so my prediction obviously I want Houndoom, duh.
Yeah. Yes.
And oh god, Blaziken, I hate him. But damn it, I forgot what I was saying. Noctowl, yeah, there was a thing circling around about Noctowl.
Yeah, I remember seeing. Is he gonna be on a card or something? Or
I know there was leaks that there was supposedly gonna be like a Galar, Noctowl. And they were doing like, I don't know, something about like votes or something for Pokemon of the Year or favorite Pokemon or something, and I know Noctowl was up there or mentioned or something.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I've definitely seen some stuff about him. I know people like him.
Yeah, Noctowl's pretty dope. I like Noctowl.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so then could we go with... Okay, my prediction would be Noctowl for home, for Johto. So,
all right.
Who are you predicting?
I'm predicting Lugia, I think.
Lugia? Okay, Lugia and Noctowl.
Or maybe Tyranitar.
Ooh, yeah, Tyranitar's dope. Didn't he get a...
I changed my mind. Tyranitar.
Okay, so Tyranitar and Noctowl as predictions. All right. Okay, let's go to Hoenn region.
Hoenn. Gen 3.
Yeah. Gen 3. Okay, so do you know anybody off the top of your head?
Well, I voted yesterday for... Who did I vote for? Oh, Manectric. Manectric's probably my favorite puppy from the Gen 3.
Yeah?
So that would be my pick. Yeah, I really liked his Mega, too, in XY with the giant lightning bolt on his head.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty dope, actually.
Yeah. So he is my favorite from Gen 3, so he would get my vote. But my prediction for who will actually take it... Oh, know everyone likes Gardevoir a lot, but I think it might be Ludicolio, or however you say it. Or Ludicolo, because he was in Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
That weird duck pineapple guy.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
So your preference is Manectric,
Mm-hmm.
and your prediction is Ludicolio. All right, okay, fair enough. So my preference, I think, would be let's go with who I think is gonna be it.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Gardevoir.
Gardevoir.
For the sole reason that they're getting rid of Fairy type.
Oh, yeah.
So as an homage to it leaving.
People will vote for it.
Yeah. People would, kind of like, hey, you know what? You're leaving. Deuces, here you go. We got you, fam. We're thinking about you.
Yeah.
In the Pokemon Afterlife, because that's how we do it.
Or they think it's a vote to bring back fairy Pokemon if she wins.
Mayhaps.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Oh, and correction, Blaziken is in Hoenn, not Johto.
Yes, it is.
So, still sucks. Okay, who I would like to see is Shedinja or Sharpedo.
Ooh, I do like Sharpedo.
Yeah, cool. Sharpedo is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
His Mega's bad too.
Super badass.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hex to the yeah. Okay, so our predictions for Hoenn, Manectric as our personal choice, and Shedinja and Sharpedo, and our predictions for the choices or people are going to choose is Lucario because he was in Detective Pikachu, and Gardevoir because deuces to the fairy type. Satisfied?
Satisfied.
All right,
we covered Gen 3.
Let's move on to Gen 4, right?
Yeah.
Sinnoh. All right. Is it Sinnoh or Sinnoh?
I say it's Sinnoh, but I don't know.
Potato, tomato.
Exactly.
Potato vodka. All
yes,
right.
please. All right.
Okay, so Gen 4.
Gen 4.
Here we go. Sinnoh. Do you have any thoughts?
Let's see. I'm currently kind of playing through Gen 4. I never played it as a kid, and that's kind of when I dropped out of the card collecting too, so I am not super familiar with a lot of the Gen 4 Pokemon.
Do you want me to speed list them?
Oh no, I have my Pokedex up right here, so I'm
perfect.
Scrolling through currently. My vote that I voted for Chimchar. I love the little fire monkey. I think he's super cute. Okay. So he would have my vote, and I did actually vote for him yesterday.
Nice.
Let's see. Who I think will win though is who are the legendaries here? Oh, Leafeon and Glaceon are in this gen.
Ooh, that's a toughie right there because those are favorites.
Yep, and people like Shaman, I think too. But I know people like Shinx a lot in that line, so I think I'll go with Luxray.
Luxray? Okay.
I think that might be a winner.
That's a good choice. So that's your preference for winning?
My preference for winning is Chimchar.
Oh, Chimchar, that's right.
Yeah,
Chimchar.
I would love to see him win. I just don't think he will.
And Luxray as your People's Choice Award.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, all right. So I think I'm gonna side with you, but I'm gonna go with Infernape because I think Infernape is super dope.
He is super cool. Yeah. I do love that evolution.
He's got that like mystic monkey kind of vibe to him.
Yeah, mystic Mountain Monkey Man.
There you go. And as a preference, I don't know why, but I think Porygon Z for some reason strikes me as something that people are gonna shoot after. And
That would be
and
interesting.
maybe because I have that subliminal Porygon's presence, the account Porygon.
Oh, yeah, Porygon.
He's got such a strong presence in the community that like my mind immediately just goes to Porygon Z.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, for sure. It definitely makes me think of him, too.
So Porygon, if you're listening, this selection goes out to you, buddy.
Yes. All for you, man.
Okay, so Chimchar and Infernape as our personal choices, and Luxray and Porygon Z as our backups. And I'm writing these down because when they come out, I want to see if we got at least one right.
I'm so glad you're writing them down. Yes, that'll be cool to see.
Yeah, that'd be really dope. We can touch bases on this. Do like a little quick segment on what we got right. I mean, my writing's all over the place, but I'll rewrite this later.
Okay, cool.
Like if anything, we'll do like a little side chat later on and to figure out what it is that I'm writing because
sounds good. I could be writing it down too, I suppose.
And that's the thing about taking notes. Like, oh yeah, no, I'll know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Look back. Nope.
It's like what?
Can't read my writing.
All right. Let's go to Gen 5. Unova. Okay. Oh man, this tablet is wonky. She's got like 100 apps open right now.
Oh man, that'll make things weird.
Yeah, it's like shutting everything down. It's like, okay, hold on, Talking Tom. Unova Pokedex. Okay. Here we go. Any Pokemon come off the top of your head for this one?
Unova. Some of my personal favorites. I really like Rufflet, the little bird chicken guy. He's super cute. Who else do I like? Oh, I really like Zebstreka, the zebra.
Oh, yeah.
Zebra. I think he's a personal favorite from Unova for me. So he would have my vote for Gen 5 for personal preference.
So personal would be Zebstreka?
Yes.
Okay.
And people's choice, I'm going to have to go with Zoroark.
Okay.
I know a lot of people like Zoroark, and it had the shiny version in the Hidden Fates collection this past year.
It did get a little
love.
A little spunky love. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, pour moi, I think I would go with... hold on, I'm kind of looking through the list here, see if there's anything that I overlooked. Oh, my personal favorite, Vanillux.
Oh, gross.
I know, Jesus, Lord, no thank you. Why is that a thing? That should not be a thing.
No.
Okay, so my personal preference and my prediction are the same thing. I think Zekrom.
Oh, yeah. Zekrom got a lot of love this year.
Yeah, he was very playable in the TCG.
Yeah, with the tag team.
And he had two. He had Pikachu and he had Dialga. Is it? Zekrom and Dialga?
No, Zekrom is with
Reshiram.
Black and White. Yeah, Reshiram. Oh, yeah, but they did have the tag team. For sure. Yeah.
And was it in the God cards?
No, that's Palakia and the one you just said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just throwing names around. But okay, so he did have two. He had with Pikachu, and then he had the other one with the other one.
Reshiram, yeah,
Reshiram.
the white one.
Yeah, the white one. There you go. The Caucasian one. All right. So Unova, we have Zebstrika as a personal choice, and help me out, Josie.
Wait, Zekram?
Those your people's choice.
Oh, my people's choice, Zoroark.
I can't say that.
Oh my god, we picked all Z Pokemon.
I can't say that. Zoroark. There we go.
How it's spelled.
Zoroark. Okay, I can't
Zoroark.
stack up. Control yourself. Okay, we're good. And Zekrom.
Oh wait, I might be saying it wrong.
Josie, if you're saying it wrong and you're making me embarrass myself.
Zoroark. I have no idea how to pronounce this name.
You guys know what we're talking about.
You know.
Don't act all extra. Alright, let's jump over to Kalos region.
Oh man.
Oh my lord. I don't even think I'm spelling this wrong. Or right. Pokedex. Oh right.
C.O.R.A. I don't know. R.K. I don't know.
No, it's not Carlos region with the H. Oh, it's with the K. Oh, no wonder. I'm so dumb. Okay. Alright.
Kalos.
Alright, what you got?
My favorite from Kalos is Furfrou, for sure. I like the poodle Pokemon.
Ooh, fancy.
I really liked that you could give it different hairstyles.
Nice.
Yes. So that would be my personal choice.
Furfrou?
Furfrou, yeah. F-U-R-F-R-O-U.
Furfrou, okay.
Furfrou. And then People's Choice from Gen 6. Probably Sylveon.
Ah, yes, okay.
I think people like Sylveon.
Okay, I see you there. So, my personal choice, Greninja.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm gonna side with you on Sylveon again.
Yeah.
Dismissal of the fairy types is gonna make it a personal favorite of people.
Mhm.
So yeah, all right. That was a difficult one to spell out, but easy one to select.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, we don't need a dex for Alola.
Yeah, we're pretty familiar.
Yeah, that was pretty standard.
Yeah.
So what do you got for Alola?
My favorite is Lycanroc.
Okay.
I really loved the addition of the wolf Pokemon. And I like that it has the 3 different varieties. So that would be my choice. I voted for it. People's Choice. Oh man, there's all the Ultra Beasts and everything. Probably Necrozma.
Necrozma, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Good choices. Why Necrozma?
I think it got several different cards in its different forms. I think it just was a big one from that generation in the card game and in the actual video game. So that's why.
Okay. Good answer. So my choices for Alola is gonna be Silvally? Right? Silvally? The evolution of type Null?
Oh, Silvally. Yeah.
Oh, Silvally. There you go, Silvally.
I have no idea.
It's not Silvally, it's Silvally.
That's just how I say it, so that's how I recognize it.
Yeah, that's how people say it too, Silvally. I don't know why I say Silvally.
Okay. Silvally.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Silvally.
Oh, yeah. That one got some cards, too. It had one of the trainer.
So, I think who stole Alola, hands down, was a Alolan Raichu.
Oh, I didn't even think of the Alolan types, but yeah, that's a good vote.
Just stacks on stacks of pancakes.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was a fan favorite. I was just having a conversation with somebody about that too.
Oh yeah, that everyone loved Alolan Raichu.
Yeah, because of the pancakes.
Yeah. Aww.
And that brings us up to date to Galar or Galar
Yeah.
or Galar, whatever.
Yeah. Galar.
Galar. So what do you got for that?
All right, Galar. My favorite. I think my personal favorite is honestly the Galarian Lanoon. I love the redesign and how they made him have like black stripes and made him a little more badass.
Yeah.
So here Obstagoon, his evolve would have my vote because I just think that was such an upgrade.
Okay.
A really cool regional Pokemon.
You like the Gene Simmons?
Yeah, I dig it. I like it. But my people's choice.
And this is an obvious one. It's been out there that this has been like a big favorite. So I'm hoping you choose what I think you're gonna choose.
Oh man, well I'm thinking of a couple. Shoot. Oh man, I actually changed my vote. I forgot about my little Grookey. I think Grookey would be my choice, actually.
Okay, I'll give you two.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Grookey's my little starter. He's one of my favorite starters for sure. Anyway, back to people's choice. I mean, I want to say Wooloo because I feel like Wooloo got a lot of love. But who am I missing? I know it's not Wooloo.
Wooloo, is that your final answer? Would you like to use a timeline?
Can I phone a friend?
Would you like to phone a friend?
Can I phone Soul?
You can phone Soul. Soul, you're on the line.
Soul!
Who do you think is going to win the Galar People's Choice Award? Oh, thank you for having me. I'm a longtime fan. It's really good to be on the show. I just want to give a shout out to all the haters. I think Snom is going to take it because everybody loves that little snow caterpillar.
That's who I was debating between. Yep, Snom kind of got a lot of love too.
That thing is adorable.
It is so adorable, and he's in memes. Like, yeah, you're probably right. I think Snom is a fan favorite for sure.
Yeah, he's and his evolution is badass too.
Yeah.
It's very majestic, very regal.
Definitely, yeah. I know a lot of people are stoked for the cards that's gonna come of it in the next set.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be playable, I guess.
I pulled a reverse hollow Snom on my pre-release kit, and it's lovely. Those reverses are beautiful.
I liked your post. It was cute.
It was cute.
So cute.
I'm cute.
Change up. You're so cute.
Aw. And Corviknight as my choice. Obviously, I'm in a heated battle right now with Fausto.
Yeah, that's right.
Go vote for Corviknight. Full disclaimer, I will not be eating another Pokemon card. I'm still working on the last one.
Still digesting.
I still have like 90% of that card to eat.
Oh yeah, you still only have like a few bites out of it.
He did me dirty. I don't know he had a jumbo in there. Well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right, that was awesome. I'm gonna make a post about this, Josie, with our choices and our predictions, and then we can follow up on it, and we'll leave a comment section for people if you guys want to voice in your opinions, what you think is gonna take it, or who you would like. We'd love to hear you guys voice that. Josie, if you could remind me to make the post, because I'm very forgetful. I still need to make the post for Edith and my art Rotom giveaway thing, so
Oh yeah.
It's on the list.
Things to do. They'll get done.
Yeah, along with C.O.R.F.I.S.H.
Yeah.
So trucking along, Josie, let's do some complaining.
All right.
People's
Love to
impatience with Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems that's just the world today. People are impatient in general about everything, but especially with Pokemon. What really got me was people complaining about there being no national dex in Gen 8. Because we know it's going to happen. We're going to be able to have all of our Pokemon. They're just going to find a different way to innovate and get them to us, which we are seeing through like these DLCs and stuff. So people instantly freaked out about that, and now they're kind of eating their words with the introduction of these DLCs and new plans for the future. I guess that's my little soapbox.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, Pokemon, they're always going to give us everything.
Yeah, they've been so good to us as fans throughout the entirety of it. Like, I just don't know how anyone can complain.
Exactly. It's like, they're going to get... Why do you want everything at once? If you get everything at once, there's nothing to look forward to. There's nothing to...
There's no anticipation.
Yeah, like,
and that's half the fun.
When people started leaking the decks, it's like, why? Why can't you just enjoy things in the moment? Why do you need to be ahead of the curve every single time? Why do you guys need to know every detail of the movie? Why do you guys need to know every plot twist? Why do you guys need to know everything that's going to happen with everything? Enjoy the moment. Let things come.
And why do you want to get it through, like, internet sources? Why don't you want to experience it for yourself? Like, with the decks and playing the game and stuff like that kind of thing. And spoilers and all that. Yeah, for sure. Just be patient, and then you can enjoy it more when it happens.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, as of right now, everybody's really happy because I see a lot of good pulls, but the second those pulls start coming in, or stop coming in, people are like, oh, this has such bad pull rates, this has... It's like, Jesus, it's not always going to be gold. It's not always, you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole purpose, to make you work for it. Like,
yeah.
Like, so many people are, like, buying, like, EBT after EBT after EBT, which is cool, it's fine, but, like, once you got everything, what next?
Yeah. Then you can't just go stop at Target and buy a couple packs while you're running errands and maybe pull something. You'll probably already have it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you the next argument down the line is these cards are so poorly valued. Why? Because everybody's getting fire pulls.
Yep, I hear that a lot. That's the big debate. You either get a shitty pull rate and high value cards, or everyone can pull everything and then the cards aren't worth anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Just kind of common sense there, but you know, people love to complain.
Oh yeah, that's what we have the soapbox here for.
To complain about complainers.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we don't want to be ousted on Instagram. If you want to listen to us complain here, you went out of your way to hear us, so now you suck it up.
You got what you came for. Something like that.
You're getting your full 1 hour's worth. So Josie, let's jump over to Pokemon XY.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this.
Okay, so while we were chit-chatting along, I went ahead and randomized the number for us.
Oh, cool.
And
all right.
The number is 311 Plussy.
Plussy? Is that the Pikachu clone?
Yeah, the one with the plus.
Oh, okay.
Thus the name Plussy.
Yes.
Josie, get it together.
Sorry.
So, what do you think? Is that an X or a Y?
Is X is we don't like it, and Y is, or X is we do like it.
X is like, yeah, it's an awesome Pokemon. Y is like, why did they make it?
Ooh, this is actually kind of a tough one. I think I used to think it was like a why. Like, why are we having all of these kind of Pikachus in each generation? Like, when Gen 3 first came out.
Uh-huh.
But now I'm kind of like, okay, I like it. I like that there's the plusle and the minimum, that there's a plus and a minus. The pairing there. I'm going to say X. We can keep him. He's good.
I agree. He's freaking adorable.
Yeah, he's super cute.
It's like Pikachu's little kid cousin.
Yeah, exactly. And they're twins, or kind of twins.
And the fact that they're always together makes it like that much more wholesome.
Yeah, for sure. I love when there's a card of one and the other one's in the background, and vice versa.
Yeah, always doing the little kid brother things.
Yeah, they're super cute.
We pulled a good one, Josie. We pulled a good
We
one.
did. We good.
Yeah.
We did. Ended on a good note.
Yeah, we did. We covered a lot. We
Yeah.
stumbled. We figured out some things together, but it was a good show, Josie. It was a good show.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being on, Josie. Anytime you ever want to come on and kind of not talk about anything and fill up an hour of us just having fun, I am totally down for it because we had a blast.
That was so fun, just chatting about Pokemon. I love it. I would love to do it again.
Yeah.
We could do a mini episode when the results come in from the voting or something like that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll do like a award show kind of deal.
Sweet. Yeah, that would be awesome.
We'll definitely make an event out of it. We'll do the whole shebang.
I'll dress better than my business casual today and do a whole thing.
Josie, you better do your makeup up and your hair and all nice, okay? Because
all right,
this isn't just some hack show that we're running here.
The Pokemon Awards 2020.
This is a prestigious thing. And then maybe we can, the people that participate, maybe we can do like a little thing for them, like whoever scored the most right answers,
Yeah. Oh man, we could even do like little sheets and people could fill out their predictions and see if they got any right, kind of thing.
Definitely. Okay, so tomorrow, remind me please, and I'll start working on it.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
I'll start working we can do like a sheet, like a template, and then people could fill it out and DM it to us.
Yeah, a template. That's the word I was looking for. Perfect. Yes.
So fun, Josie. Oh my goodness, you are a genius.
Oh, please stop.
All right, guys. Well, that was episode 9. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for enjoying a good laugh with us, with good people, with Josie and Ninetales Vaporeon. So
thanks, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for having me, Soul.
Yeah, anytime. Looking forward to our awards ceremony.
Absolutely.
So we'll leave you guys with that. Josie, I'm supposed to do the first line, huh?
Yep.
May your codes be white.
And may your polls be gold.
Oh, I didn't stumble there. Later, guys.
Yeah.